Okay, now we're going to be talking about median. Remember, this is in our section of summarizing data. We previously had collected it, and we did that with tallying, with tables and grouping data. Then we organized it with the stem and leaf diagrams. Then we talked about the mean, and now we're going to talk about the median and what that means. And we're going to fill something in this by the end of the lesson. Now I want to reiterate, the mean is the average, the median is the middle, the mode is the most frequent. So we're going to keep going through that throughout this video series. The median is the middle number, so it is the middle number in an ordered data set. This is the most important thing you need to worry about when it comes to median. So we have our cricket example. We played 7 games, and these were the runs we scored in each of those games. Now because this is odd, it makes it very easy to do. It means that there will be one single number that is the middle value in this set. So we put this into an ordered list. Remember, I said it has to be an ordered list that we make. So ordered list is going from the smallest to the biggest, or biggest to smallest. It's ordered. So we take 0, which is our smallest number. We took 11, which is our next biggest number. 17, 21, 22, etc. Now we need to find the median, which is the middle, so that's an ordered data set. We need to find the middle number. So we cross out 1 in the beginning, 1 at the end. Another 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end. Another 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end. And then we get to 22. And that's how you can do it in your book. 21. And that is your median. So let's look at another example where we have played now an 8th game. Right? So now this is even. Now this is a little bit more tricky, but not tricky at all. We just have to find the average, or find the mean of 2 numbers. So the first thing we got to do, number 1, is put it into an ordered data set. It has to be ordered. Don't ever forget to put it in ordered. So we cross 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end. 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end. 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end. What? 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end, there would be nothing here. I'd cross both them out. So that doesn't work. If I did that, we wouldn't have a number. We need to use this number here. So we take 21 and 22, and we're going to find the average of those numbers. So what is average? What is your mean? It's 21 plus 22 divided by 2, and that is 21.5. And now your median is 21.5. Another thing that's very useful to know is sometimes to know what term number n the median is. So what term in the series is the middle number? So here we have our median as n plus 1 divided by 2 term. So this is going to be the term that is the median term, not the value of the median, just the median term. So let's take our runs ordered list. Let's say the median term is there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So n was equal to 7. That's the number of terms in a series. And we put that over here. We plus 1 divided by 2. We get 8 divided by 2. And that is our 4th term. Let's just check that. We cancel out the first, cancel out the last. Cancel out the first, cancel out the last. Cancel out the first, cancel out. There we have it. Our median is our 4th term. Right. Which is 21, just like we did. Now we have 8 terms. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is n equal? N is equal to 8. Right? The number of terms in this series is 8. So the median term is 8 plus 1 divided by 2. And that equals 9 over 2. So what's 9 divided by 2? 4.5 term. Sounds a bit weird to say, but remember, this is the median term. This term is very important. It's not the value. So what can we do with that? We know that it's the 4.5, so it's right in the middle here. So we can get the average there, and that's exactly what we did last time. 21 plus 22 divided by 2 is equal to 21.5. So as we know, ascending is the smallest to biggest, and descending is the biggest to smallest. So when we create an ordered list, this would be an ascending list because it's the smallest value to the biggest value. Or when we create a descending list, that's the biggest value to the smallest value. But it does not matter which way you do it, as both are going to give you the exact same medium number. And the medium there is 21. Sometimes the medium can be much more useful than the average or the mode, as we learned in the previous video. This can happen when there are extreme data values in the data set. We're not going to work this out, but I'm just going to show you. If you were to try and find the average of this data set, you would think, just looking at this bit here, that it will be somewhere less than 10. But we have a number 564. This is going to destroy the average. It's going to make it much, much bigger than if that weren't there. So in this data set, it might be more useful to find the medium. Remember, statistics and data handling is all about finding the best way to represent and summarize a set of data. Right, so now we can fill in our medium here. And what we're going to just say in summarizing data, our medium value is simply the medium or the middle value in an ordered list. So it's a value, it's not a term, and it's in an ordered list. Doesn't matter whether it's ascending or descending. Okay, so now I encourage you to use Excel. Excel is a great program. I really do believe that you should make sure you do everything on pen and paper first, but Excel is something you're going to use in the future. You're going to have easy access to it, whether it's on your home computer, and it's a great, great way to do statistics. We did with the mean, we figured out the mean, the average, the sum, the count, and we did that previously, and now we're going to use the medium. The medium is also, it's a great Excel function to find the medium of a term. Here we can go, median is equal to all of these numbers, we open the brackets, and we close the brackets, and then we find it equals 21.5, just like our cricket example here. Now, if we got rid of the 8th term, just as easily as that, it calculates it again at 21. Always be careful and check it with paper. It's very important to do. Why don't you pause this video, write these numbers down, and see if you can find the answers to the median of these two data sets here. Good luck!